Good evening, my name's Ryan Willard and I'm an architect, and today I am just following on from the last video that I just did in the Oculus next door, the Calatrava building. I'm now here in Fulton Street, which is the Nicholas Grimshaw subway station, and it's a magnificent building. And this one actually in a lot of ways it has a lot more intelligence going on, and there's a lot more, for me it seems like it's a much more difficult site to deal with, and there's a lot more logistical things that are happening in terms of, you know, burrowing down this deep into the sort of New York urban fabric and having to deal with the kind of spaghetti network of subways and metro, you know, lines, and having to knit them together and join them up in something which makes sense and is easy to find your way around. I mean, this is the New York subway is pretty hard to use if you're not accustomed to it. It's not the most clearly laid out transit system in the world, and this station actually deals with that complexity very simply, very beautifully. And you know, it's working very hard. So we have this kind of, I mean, this is more of an Oculus if you ask me, this kind of form which is funneling sunlight down to these kind of lower levels off the street level, and it's kind of shaped in a way which kind of maximizes the natural sun path, the sun sweep, and you know, you're using reflective materials in that funnel all the way around here, and you've got kind of reflected mirrors and panellings that are helping that natural light flood down into these levels, and that combined with, you know, that kind of intelligent, very intuitive wayfinding is the word that you hear bandied about with architects who work in transit a lot. You know, this kind of as a way of resolving these complexities and the circulation is very, very effective, and it's kind of given the opportunity where you've got you know, plenty of space for mixed retail, and it's a very clear, easy to use train station that has a kind of centerpiece, a functional centerpiece to it, which is very beautiful, and you know, it's quite testament to the architect. So big fan of this building. I like it a lot. Go and check it out. It's kind of, for me, it's a little bit like Westminster Tube Station by Michael Hopkins. It's one of those stations where every time I kind of go through it, I've got to jump out and have a look, just because I like the architecture.